The message from the angels to you tells you, nothing and no one comes by chance. My beloved, every encounter, every experience, every person who comes into your life has a purpose. They do not come by chance or coincidence. Although sometimes you may not be able to understand it at the time they happen, all things have a greater purpose. When you understand that everything happens for something and for something, your consciousness and soul awaken, elevate and open up to one of the greatest truths of the universe. Today I walk you through this spiritual teaching so that you can understand the scope of this truth. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. And for you to also understand the why and wherefore of some things that may have happened in your life. Because you often come across people or situations that challenge you, and that make you go out of your comfort zone. But you have to start realizing that all those things that happen are not coincidences. That in reality everything is carefully arranged for your life journey, for your spiritual development. Even many of those experiences are necessary to transmute the karma that your soul carries. In reality, all those connections that seem casual end up leaving in you some teaching, some indelible imprint that guides you towards awakening, that elevates and builds you up. Each and every person who has appeared in your life has done so with a purpose. It does not matter if it is someone who has always accompanied you or if it is someone with whom you have only exchanged 2 words. Each of the people who appear in your life bring with them important lessons, or are necessary for the fulfillment of the divine plan. Many of these people who appear in your life may even be masters in disguise or camouflage. Many of them will make you challenge your beliefs, your way of thinking, and make you reflect on all the things you believe to be true. There will be who come into your life as guides, as allies, who come to simply fill you with support and unconditional love. But there will also be those who cause you pain, those who make you draw all your power to defend yourself against them. But if there is one thing all these people have in common, it is that they do not arrive by chance. Even those people who caused you much pain and conflict also taught you valuable lessons. They showed you what your true power was and pushed you to grow. And you don't have to worry about knowing what purpose each person brings with them at any given moment. You simply have to keep it in mind and understand that it is not by chance that anyone has come into your life. Sometimes the purpose can only be discovered with time. And there are people who appear in your life with the sole purpose that you learn to get out of your life those who do not do you good, those who harm you and do not value you. Maybe right now you don't understand why some people came into your life, but as you move forward, you will realize why. And the same goes for the situations you experience. At first you may think that things are a matter of good or bad luck. But time, life, will show you that it is not like that. That everything has a why and a wherefore. So, as you go along your path, you will realize the impact of each experience, the effects that each person has had on your life, and above all, the wisdom they have brought you. Because sometimes the things that make you uncomfortable, you think that they are things that happen to you because of bad luck. But it is not so. That which causes you discomfort happens so that you understand that you have to work something on yourself, that there is something you have to improve, or that you have to take a different direction than the one you were taking. And divine justice keeps everything in order, nothing escapes its hand. Divine justice has a lot to do with that purpose of everything that happens in your life. You have to realize that everything has a purpose, everything has a why and a wherefore. Even those things that you find painful or challenging. Obstacles make you stronger, make you spread your wings and put into practice all your power. They can even lead you to put into practice skills you had but were unaware of. Difficult moments can be an opportunity to develop self-love, patience, compassion. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. You have to keep in mind that nothing comes by chance, because when you understand this truth, you will be able to see life from a broader and deeper perspective. This truth allows you to trust the process. Because even seemingly negative situations can also be a path of transformation and growth. Therefore, embrace every experience and every person that comes into your life with an attitude of openness. You have to strive to understand that things are happening for a reason. And so, from each person, from each thing that happens to you, you will learn something more about yourself, about who you really are. Things don't just happen, everything happens for a reason, for a purpose. And although sometimes you may believe that chaos reigns in your life, divine justice will always come, it will always put things back in their place. Divine justice is the manifestation of the order of the universe. It is the force that moves the energies so that they are placed in the place where they belong, in that place to which they have been placed by the movements that drive them. Divine justice is, therefore, the alignment and ordering of all the energetic activities that take place in the universe. All injustice is essentially a shadow that tries to escape the light, an energetic activity that tries to move against the direction of the universal flow. Instead, all justice is a manifestation of light and perfect divine order. Divine justice is an energy like everything in the universe, but it is also a power that is found within you, as a gift and divine gift, and like any power you can activate, train and develop until you manage to handle it correctly. You have to realize that in the midst of the disorder that you sometimes seem to live in, there is an order. In the midst of challenges, order and balance will always be present. Because divine justice acts constantly and perfectly. Divine justice does not try to punish, but simply ensures that each thing produces the necessary consequences, that everything is balanced and ordered. The law of divine justice always takes into account the order of the universe as its highest principle. For this reason, every experience, every encounter you have, every person you meet, everything is interconnected. Everything develops according to the divine plan. That plan sometimes goes far beyond what you can understand. But always act. And that doesn't mean that everything is already written. Your destiny is not written. You are creating your destiny from the present. You are doing it and shaping it with each of your actions, words, and thoughts. The hand of divine justice will act to give perfect consequences to each of your actions, words, or thoughts. Divine justice will manifest itself in your life whenever you want it. For this you must know it and you must desire it. You must know that it is a good and a treasure, that it is a truth and a power. It can also elevate your spirit and expand your consciousness because its knowledge and understanding encompasses the knowledge and understanding of many aspects of the functioning of the universe, of the forces that move and order it, and of the adjustment mechanisms to prevent the spread of shadows and darkness. Divine justice allows you to develop in the love and perfection of the sacred and the divine, because divine justice is a manifestation of the power of the Eternal Father. Feel the power of divine justice in your heart today and feel how it lifts you and envelopes you towards your highest good. There will be times when you cannot immediately see how divine justice works in your life, because it may take some time for you to understand the connection between actions and consequences. But you must always keep in mind that divine justice acts, that order and balance will always prevail. Divine justice does not work by chance, but by law. That is, everything happens for a cause. Everything produces consequences. And everything happens with a purpose. That is, everything has a reason and a purpose. Divine justice always works in harmony with all universal laws, providing you with everything you need on your spiritual journey. It is important that you also understand that divine justice is not simply about punishing or judging. If not, it tries to recognize that all living creatures in the universe are part of an interconnected network. That the experiences and lessons that you experience have an echo in the universe, and at the same time they have consequences on you. Everything you find on your path has a growth purpose and leads you to fulfill your divine mission. I know that on many occasions in your life you suffered injustice, and you came to think that divine justice did not exist, that it was a simple fantasy or chimera. However, you must know that it exists and is relentless. However, something that human beings do not fully understand is that divine justice manifests and always occurs at the exact moment, at the right moment, and this does not necessarily coincide with the moment in which human beings expect it. They want. You will notice, through your being, that as the light of divine justice expands, your life becomes more ordered. Divine justice is a perfect way to achieve balance, and you will understand that every human experience must be aimed at good and justice so that it has the perfect meaning of teaching and evolution. Close the doors to injustice and do not allow it, no matter how much they try to deceive you into doing so. Your being will be a fortress and a temple to which only good, truth, justice, love, balance and justice can enter. Harmony. There is no place for shadows or darkness where divine justice is found and manifests. Divine justice is, like many other immaterial goods of the universe, a state of consciousness and an expression of divine gifts. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.